Good morning, children. Back to our class, Standard 4, SST, Lesson 1, Agriculture. In the previous class, we have done page number 95, the C part, that is, name the following. And I gave for homework, B part, complete the following table. That is, crops, uh, names of crops are given. You have to complete the table by adding their suitable details. So that was for homework. You have to do it. And C part, that is name the following, we have already done it. Now the second part, the first one, that is fill in the blanks. Page number 94. Page number 94. Fill in the blanks. I had asked you to do it for homework. Page number 94, fill in the blanks. Dash is the practice of cultivating crops. Dash is the practice of cultivating crops. So the answer is agriculture. Agriculture is the practice of cultivating crop. Second one, agriculture gives dash products and dash materials. Second one, agriculture gives dash products and dash materials. So the right answer, agriculture gives food products and raw materials. Agriculture gives food products and raw materials. The third one, the dash season begins in summer and ends in winter. So the right answer is the Kharif season begins in summer and ends in winter. The Kharif season begins in summer and ends in winter. The fourth one, the dash season begins in winter and ends in summer. The fourth one, the dash season begins in winter and ends in summer. So the right answer is the Rabi season begins in winter and ends in summer. And the last fill in the blank, in India, farmers produce two types of crops, food crops and cash crops. In India, farmers produce two types of crops, that is food crops and cash crops. So these are the answers for fill in the blanks. Use a pencil to complete these answers in your textbook on page number 94. I repeat the answers. First one, agriculture. Second one, food and raw material. Third one, the Kharif. Fourth one, the Rabi. And the fifth one is food crops and cash crops. So these are the answers for filling the blanks. I hope you will complete your work and revise it every day. Now, the second part, that is page number 95, complete the following table. Complete the following table. Yes? Now, there are 4 different columns there. Crops, names of crops are given. You have to complete the details asked below. Like first one, sugarcane. Name of the crop is sugarcane. And the cropping season is Rabi. Yes? Name of the crop is sugarcane. Cropping season is Rabi. And the favorable climate is hot and moist climate. Cultivation area, that is Karnataka and Maharashtra. And what are its uses? Uses of this Sugarcane. It is used in the making of sugar and jaggery. So did you all understand, children? This is the way you all have to complete the details asked in this table. I repeat, sugarcane, the name of the crop is sugarcane, and the cropping season is Rabi. The favorable climate required is hot and moist, and cultivation area, that is Karnataka and Maharashtra. And what are the uses of sugarcane? It is used in the making of sugar and jaggery. In the same way, second one is maize. It comes under Kharif crop. Okay, cropping season, comes under Kharif. Now, favorable climate, suitable climate, that is hot and humid. Hot and humid, and the cultivation area is Rajasthan and Punjab. And what are its uses? It is used as food grains for making, yes, it is used as food grains and also for making paper, some sort of paper. The third one, cotton. The third one, cotton. This comes under Kharif cropping season. Kharif, favorable climate, warm and dry, warm and dry. Cultivation area, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu, and it is used in making cloth. Different types of cotton cloth or different cotton materials. The fourth one, it's a clove, it's a spice, what we call it as garam masala, what mummy uses in the kitchen. It is a clove. It comes under Rabi cropping season. Favorable climate, warm with heavy rainfall, warm with heavy rainfall. Cultivation area, Kerala, Karnataka. You can write Kerala or you can write Karnataka. And what are its uses? It can be added to give flavor and taste in food. So with this, we complete the B part, that is complete the following table. Yesterday I completed the third part, that is name the following. I repeat it today again so that those who have missed it, those who have not done it or not completed can have a look and complete the same. The C part, that is name the following. You have to name the following, what question has been asked, so we have to answer to the point. That is name, only you have to name there. Name the following. 2 states in India where rice is grown. There are different states, but here you can mention any 2 states which is very easy for you to understand and remember. So you can write there your own state, that is Karnataka, or you can write Kerala or Assam, which is very easy to remember and to spell and write. Second one, 2 states in India where wheat is grown. You can write the same again. There are different places where wheat is grown, but things which are easy for you to remember, recall and write, you can mention there. You can write Punjab and Haryana, because Punjab and Haryana are related, so you will remember it very fast. So you write there Punjab and Haryana. The third one, 2 varieties of tea grown in India. 2 varieties. One I told you yesterday. One is the Assam tea and the second one is the Darjeeling tea. One is the Assam tea and the second one is the Darjeeling tea. Then the fourth one, 3 oil seeds grown in India. 3 oil seeds grown in India. One is the mustard seed, the groundnut seed, and the sunflower seeds. So these are the 3 types of oil seeds that are grown in India. You can write these 3 names so that it is easy for you to remember. One is the mustard, second is the groundnut, and third one is the sunflower. And the last one, that is 3 spices grown in India. You can write, there are different kinds of spices grown in India. You can write ginger, pepper, cardamom, clove, or any other spice that is grown in India, which is easy and simple for you to understand and remember. So there are many types of spices grown in India. One is the cardamom, then it is the clove or the cumin seed or pepper. There are variety of spices grown in India, which is easy and simple for you to understand and remember and recall and write. You can write it. So children, with this we complete the lesson 1, our agriculture, with the explanation, with the recapitulation, and with the textual work, that is A part, fill in the blanks, B part, complete the following table, and the C part, name the following. So with this, and in the month of April, I have given you some homework, assignments and tasks which is already sent to you. I hope all have completed done it. If not, please do it because it is compulsory that you do it because it carries marks. And what is left now in this chapter is only the notes part. I will give you 5 simple questions based on the lesson which you will be finding the answers and writing. 5 simple questions which you will be finding the answers and writing it for yourself. And the textual work, that is the textbook questions that is there, the big answers, the long answers from page number 95 D part. Answer the following questions. I will be sending it to you in the form of notes. 5 additional questions will be given to you which you have to find out the answers, and the remaining 5 questions from the textbook which I will be sending you the notes in the app. So till then, take care, be safe, and read the lesson and understand. If any doubt, you can ask me in the next session.